Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, it is time for another edition of Best Teams on Global. This is the 9-year anniversary part 2. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And I know this looks like it's going to be an abbreviated version. And yes, it is going to be an abbreviated version because they announced so many things that's going to happen in part 3 that I'm like, okay, do I build all the teams and then change it again in a couple weeks? I was like, okay, you know what? Let's just quickly do the part 2. Let's rank those up, give you guys my current thoughts right now. It's hard to even test all these teams as well. So these are just going to be a quick abbreviated version for part 2 of the 9-year anniversary. And then I'll do the full version in August because I'm recording this in the 1st of August. I was like, you know, you guys are all asking like, where's best teams? Where's best teams? So abbreviated version once again. But again, I will be showing the top 5 in terms of like a team builder. So I think it was just one of each on there. So not many variations. So let's just dive into it. So 9 and 10 was very hard for me to either keep in or take out. I had some different decisions. So they were very close to each other. But in 10, you guys know me. On the 10 spot, I always kind of go, okay, who's in, who's out? They're both good. Like it's very, you know, splitting hairs at this moment in time. So in number 10, I do have a 10A, 10B, and then number 9, I think it's a clear number 9 there. And that is for 10A is the Majin Power Enjoy 21. Of course, with the secondary leaders going 180% in Majin Power with Buhan there. And then I had to add Bond Master Disciple because Bond Master Disciple ended up getting a huge upgrade with Beast Gohan. And anytime you have Beast Gohan running at 200%, it's going to have some sort of argument to be in the top 10. So even though the Z Gohan there isn't all that great, the remaining portion of the team is just very solid. So it was just tough for me to maybe leave them out. Then I was like, okay, we'll just put it at 10A, 10B. I'll figure it out in August. I'll make a decision on there on who gets to stay, who gets to get booted from there. So number 9, I did keep the Zamasu team on there. I think the flexibility in the leader skill, of course, the ability to run a full Manjibu team. On top of that, having, you know, of course, the Super Saiyan full power Broly on the team now. It did get a nice upgrade. In part 2, it didn't get really much of an upgrade, so that's why I kind of slid down in the rankings here. It got 0 upgrades for part 2. Let's go ahead and move on to team number 8, 7, and 6. And surprise, surprise, team number 8, actually, you can see it is Spirit Bomb GT back in the mix, but it's not Power of Wishes, because you can see he was like, why is Super Vegeta as a secondary leader on there? Well, this is not Power of Wishes or Future Saga. This is actually Battle of Fate. So we have Battle of Fate as the number 8 team in the game. Again, you're able to use a lot of these new units here. MUI Goku, Evolution Vegeta. You can run, of course, Beast Gohan, but these teams are generally running at 170%, unfortunately, but still very, very good. Still very flexible and a very strong team that you can run. Of course, you're going to have Spirit Bomb GT as a floater on that team, but you'll see it once I build the team out, and you guys can, you know, check it out when I do the full version of best teams here. So coming in number 7, no surprise here, Super Boss's full power. What's the other leader skill for Broly? Full power and transformation boost. So of course, he can still run Beast Gohan on the team, even though it's an extreme team. You can run, you know, a really nice mix of units, Gogeta, stuff like that. But of course, Super Boss is going to get a lot better down the road. So when he gets Cell Max, it's going to move up into the rankings, probably in the top 5, and that's going to be very, very difficult for me to decide who then the top 5 teams are going to be in the game, because as you can see here, Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, and Gaku is out of the top 5, even though you might go, wait a minute, it can run Beast Gohan, it can run Evolution Vegeta, it can run MUI Goku, Easy Aid. Those are the top units. Yeah, you're right. However, again, you know, having Goku as the floaters on these teams here, you might find yourself in a sticky situation, and you might think with all the units that you're able to run here, it's just the bench is strong, but I just don't think it's more cohesive than the top 5 teams that I was playing and testing out, right? So again, agree to disagree. Let me know in the comment section below. From 6 to 10 here is currently what I think the best teams from 6 to 10. So let's go ahead and now look in the top 5, and I get to show you some team slides, right? So this is what you guys always want, but again, part 3 is coming out. I think it's gonna change some of this stuff. So number 5, number 4, and number 3, I changed it like 4 times. Even number 2, I was like, well, it has a weak leader, but the rest of the team is crazy strong. So I'll just kind of flip. Number 1 is that's easy. You guys already know that's going to be superheroes. But number 5 through 3 was very difficult. So I ended up saying, you know what? Let's have Majin Buu. So some of you guys are like, Majin Buu is like number 2. It can be arguably the best team. Yes, you're right. I just have him at number 5 right now, and yes, he can do pretty much everything. Fairly easy. Doesn't seem like it's gonna die, and they have a secondary leader in the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. So yeah, you guys are right about it. I think the other teams have just a little bit more strength in first position. I think just more overall damage output as well, even though yeah, this team does do quite a bit of damage. But I think there's some level of safety also in the remaining teams. I guess I can't say that for number 2. Anyway, again, I'm just even talking through my head here. It's like, okay, this was the number 1 team before 9-year anniversary, and the 9-year anniversary bumped it to 5, but it can easily be at the 3rd or the 4th spot. Just kind of keep that in mind. So coming in number 5 for me at this point in time, Majin Buu Saga, but again, it could be interchangeable to 4th or 3rd. So number 4, again, was deciding factors here was Vegeta's family Super Saiyans and the Tech Vegeta. Tech Vegeta is crazy strong. He, I would say, is the best TUR in the game right now on global, and possibly even on JP, because he does everything, man. He can't really get hurt much in the beginning of a fight. If you can debuff and you can seal, he seals. He's just amazing. And then when he transforms, he's even better. So, of course, this ended up getting the upgrade for Evolution Vegeta. King Vegeta is a great support unit, right, with Pure Saiyans there. You have Gogeta, even though he's at 170%, you can run that as a taunt. You can even do Domain and beef up Vegeta with the Broly there as well. So it's a mix between Super and Extreme class here, but ultimately, the reason why I don't have them higher, and some of you guys might even say this is the second best team in the game, is just the bench. The bench isn't all that strong. However, anytime you have 2 amazing first position units like a Vegeta and Beast Gohan, right? It's hard to argue, where you want to put them in the top 10. In this case, top 5. And I just have them in the 4th spot. I had them first. So let me tell you, I had them first in the 2nd spot. And then I was kind of messing around with some teams, and I was like, okay, this is still a great team, but I think overall, because again, I don't just look at hard content, like the hardest content in the game. I do look at everything, right? So that's why I just have them in the number 4 spot. The bench is a little light for me. Anyway, so coming in number 4 is Big Bang Vegeta. So coming in number 3, so this is arguable, right? You might go, well, I think Super Saiyan is better than Movie Heroes, and you might be right. So I have Movie Heroes as number 3 because I think, again, having Beast Gohan at 200%, but in this case with the Piccolo, and Gogeta in of itself is a fantastic unit. Your floaters, you don't really have as many options. However, you do have a secondary leader in the Super Saiyan 3 Movie Heroes Goku, right? I didn't make a slide for him, unfortunately, and that provides a little bit of diversity there. So wish I had a slide to show you guys that, because you can build other teams along with it. You also have other leaders like Gamma 1 that you can run a full Buu team on that team. So I think the leader flexibility, albeit that I'm only showing you the 200% Gogeta as the movie hero on here, does have a lot of value. And that's why I said, it's slightly, I slightly value, and I think movie here is slightly better than Super Saiyans at this point in time. Again, you could probably flip-flop these, but for me, I'm going to keep that Movie Heroes at the number 3 spot. Coming in number 2 might be controversial, but man, this team is crazy strong, especially if you get the revival, right away, right? Or I don't say right away, but within the first couple turns, you have a crazy rotation, right? You have what you want is Beast Gohan, LROP, then you have MUI Goku, and then Evolution Vegeta, and then you have Bulma on the team that buffs everybody, right? The weakest point here is the leader, right? World Tournament Goku is not the best unit. It's not, a super top tier unit on there. However, if a revival mechanic, happens, and of course you can revive with Goku or Vegeta, then Goku becomes amazing, right? You don't have to even, even go standby or anything like that. He's amazing. So, so if that activates, this team is just crazy strong. But that's kind of the caveat there, if it activates. Now, the thing is, the bench strength on here, because it's Earthbred fighters, and we've had just a ton of Earthbred fighters get boosted up, and then in part 3, is Representing Universal MVP17 on Earthbred fighters? Technically, right? Technically, I guess Frieza's on there as well, so it would be no. Anyway, I just think this team is just amazing. It's fun. It's super strong. When your revival happens, World Tournament Goku's a beast. Not the beast, but a beast. So I just think that they are the number 2 spot. The fantastic bench strength, fantastic, main rotations, fantastic support. I don't know. Some of you guys might disagree with me on here, but I have Earthbred Fighters as the number 2 spot in best teams in global at this point in time. And again, number 1, without a doubt, you guys already know, number 1 is going to be LR Beast Gohan. What's better than 1 Beast Gohan, 2 Beast Gohans on a team? You got first position just plainly locked up. If you want to have Piccolo on the main rotation, you have Piccolo on the main rotation. If you don't want to have main rotation, you might want to put Gogeta there, or Evolution Vegeta at 170%. It's solid, right? If you even want to put a Broly on here, you can put Broly on here. It's just, it's how good they made Beast Gohan. It's unfair, and that's why you see a lot of these teams get boosted up on here that just has 1 Beast Gohan on there. And you can even just think, right, that the teams that don't have Beast Gohan, they're amazing teams, like a Vegeta and a Majin Buu Saga. And if it wasn't for Beast Gohan, they'd be in the top echelon. So just know that, like, these 2 teams here don't have Beast Gohan, and they're still in the number 4, number 5 spot, right? That's how good those teams are. So anyway, going back here to number 1, without a doubt, will it change in part 3? Probably not. Will it change when God Tobo comes out? Probably not. I think this will probably be the top team until we get Tanabata, and that's where the argument's going to be. And even there, it's probably still going to be Beast Gohan. So we'll see in the Worldwide Celebration what that brings, and does that change things? But we might literally have to wait until Tanabata to figure this out and say who is the best team in the game for. I think they're just going to hold it for a very, very long time. So just like Power Wishes held it for a long time, I think Superhero is gonna hold the spot for at least until the new anniversary in February, the JP anniversary, which will be the synchronized anniversary. So here's a summary of what I think the top 10 teams in global is right now. Number 10 is Majin Power and Artificial Life Forms, along with the Bond of Master Disciple. Then you have the Worldwide Celebrations of Master is number 9. You have Battle of Fate, not Power of Wishes, is number 8. Then you have the Super Saiyan Full Power Broly at number 7 with Super Bosses, Transformation Boost, and Full Power. Then you have Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, and Goku there. Then you have Majin Buu Saga number 5. Again, number 3, 4, and 5. You guys can mix them up. Let me know what your list is in terms of that. Number 4 is Super Saiyans, Vegeta's Family. Then you have Movie Heroes is number 3. Earthbred Fighters number 2. And then number 1, Super Heroes. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I didn't have that much time to test and make it very definitive. But I think especially after the anniversary is over and late August comes around, where I can do the full 10 teams here, we'll have a much better clarity. So anyway, with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Comment below. I just want to hear your guys' thoughts here. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.